How often do you look at someone and think, wow, I want to do that? Perhaps it's a street performer, a friend who knows a cool skill, or even people doing crazy stuff on social media. Growing up, I was always hypnotized watching athletes and gymnasts, and I promised myself that one day I'll learn how to backflip as well. And I never did, until last year during the first lockdown, when I finally decided it was time to learn. Day one of learning how to backflip. I can't even do a back roll. But I gave up very quickly as I had no idea what I was doing and I was learning all alone. So today I'm attempting to learn how to backflip once again. And this time it's gonna be very different because I won't be alone. I have my friends Rob, Adam and Francisco who will also be learning alongside me. Hi everyone and welcome to day 14 of making a new video every single day of May here in Lebanon. Today we're gonna try to learn how to backflip in under one day.
Oh wow.
And as soon as we stepped inside the gym, I was already confident that I'd be able to outdo my terrible performance of last year. Oh, and meet our coach for the day, Joe. He's a lot more experienced than me in parkour and in all kinds of flips.
We're gonna go through the process step by step. We're gonna take the safety precautions and we'll see what happens.
Fun fact, actually I don't know if it's fun, but this park is called Adrenaline, so.
This is Adrenaline, the molecule, and it's the logo of Team Adrenaline. First, we're gonna go up there to overcome our fears.
So, step one, leap of faith to get rid of the fear of falling.
Yes.
Just fall backwards. Oh.
So, step one, it's just to warm up our mind.
Dude, oh my god. Why is it so hard? It's a mental block. Oh my god.
And now it was my turn.
I hate the feeling.
The first time wasn't as scary as I thought, so I went again. If you look at it from here, it's not that far, right? But it's really scary. Oh, now that I know what it feels like. Come on. My palms are sweaty.
These weak arms are heavy.
It's in the mind.
It's in the mind. It's only on the mind.
It just gets worse. How do they do it? Like, you know the divers who do it from like boards?
Oh my god, that's
Like
that's so scary.
How do they do it? And they just like fall and then like
Yeah, oh my god.
Straight.
So, first step was just the leap of faith. Second step is just
Step two is to warm up.
so we're gonna take it step by step.
After preparing our minds, it was time to warm up our bodies. We started with some basic drills and stretches just to get our muscles ready for the intense hours ahead. And then we started learning some progressions for the backflip. These are super important to develop muscle memory for later. Alrighty, now that we're warmed up, we're gonna try and do the first progression of the backflip.
So it's 1, 2, and just.
Let's practice.
Okay, so your hands here. Jump.
And now we try to tuck.
This progression for the backflip is the rotation of the backflip. So people think that when they go backwards, they rotate, but it's wrong. It's bringing your legs to your chest is what rotates you in the backflip.
This is really hard.
We're dead, bro.
The next step is to do a back roll on the floor. When I tried doing it over the summer, I couldn't.
So this is another progression. It's the back roll.
Okay, so next step, we're gonna add the jump with the tuck and land on our backs. I don't want you to go back with your back. I want the tuck to bring you back.
We finished the warm-up and the first couple progressions. Now we're gonna take a break because we're sweaty and already out of breath. Then we met Joy and the boys.
Yo, that's Joy. He's one of the best. One of the best. Oh, what's up, man?
So a little break and then we'll be back again.
How mental versus physical is the backflip, would you say?
70-30. It's more mental than physical.
Guys, this is how you backflip. Go. Whoa. Wow.
And that's how you front flip.
This?
And we decided to help them film a submission video for a Red Bull competition. Gix was gonna try to land a flip he had never tried before.
I'm gonna try to land my first Sukuhara. It's a backflip from your hands.
As a beginner, it was super inspiring to watch him try again and again. Sometimes we tend to think that when someone reaches a certain level, they can do any kind of flips really easily. But in reality, we were all beginners at one point, and we each have our own boundaries to push. And so, try after try, Giggs got back up, took a moment to focus and recenter himself and give it another shot. With that in mind, we went back to the gym to practice our backflip once again.
We just watch all those people do the most insane tricks, and now we have to learn how to backflip still.
Why is there a foot behind us?
Oh, that's Joy!
It's just like casually jumping off a car. So casual, making us look so bad. Back in the gym. Now we need to go back to practice.
Now we started practicing in the foam pit with help from Joe and the other guys. It was really exciting. We had an amazing support system.
Good job!
And it was thrilling to test if I could apply everything I had learned at once. However, there were so many different instructions at once that it slowly became overwhelming.
Again, don't come forward. Forget about your knees. I just want you to jump, don't arch.
Oh yeah, not touch, just, sorry.
Don't open. Jump and try to imagine you.
Too many things to think about.
For the next hour, I tried over and over, each time correcting one detail after the other to try and get the flip right. At some points, it was really challenging, but we were all here together, encouraging each other as we took turns attempting to land the flip in the pit.
All right, we're all taking turns practicing with Joe and resting a little bit in between. Yeah, your hair tie felt.
The support of my friends and our coach Joe really helped a lot.
One step at a time. Jump.
Until my mind started shutting down and the fear kicked in.
I now get what Joe meant when he said it's 70% mental. I landed on my knees, so I'm really scared of hurting myself. At first, I was scared of hurting my neck or my back. But then I got over that. When we jumped down there and like we did over there, it was fine. But then when I did it and I landed on my knees, that's when another fear came back, and it's the fear of hurting myself on my legs because I'm so clumsy. I always burn myself, hurt myself. I don't even know how, but I always have lots of bruises on my legs. So that kind of like blocked me, and now I'm trying to get over this again and try to move past it, and it's just completely mental. Okay, I'm sweating so much, I'm so hot, I'm getting really exhausted, but we took a little break from the backflip.
We've been trying the backflip for like, I don't know how many times, because we're exhausted.
Like, I want to be able to put my full energy into it, but I'm really so dead. You're saying I'm barely getting this high off the ground.
And to clear our minds, we're trying the front flip.
For the next 30 minutes, we took turns trying to learn how to front flip, and it was so nice to change it up for a bit.
It's a lot easier to do mentally, but physically it's demanding, but it's really fun.
You know, sometimes it's easier to learn a new skill when we take a break from the constant repetition and let our brain process it. And focusing on something totally different in the meantime helps to come back with a fresher mind.
I'm really proud of myself, honestly, because I didn't think I was going to be able to do this.
Yes, much better. Yes! Woo! Yes!
After this short break, I thought I was mentally ready to go again, but without knowing it, I was actually getting really exhausted.
I feel so lightheaded. I'm just laying on the ground and my head is so dizzy. It feels like I'm just like on a boat, rocking from side to side. It's just so annoying because I can't do anything. Like, even when I stand up, I feel like I'm gonna faint.
At this point, I started feeling very discouraged. The gym was about to close soon, my friends had managed to land the backflip on their own, and I felt really disappointed that I hadn't been improving at all for the last hour.
It's just too much pressure.
Yeah, you got this.
Even though I was determined and kept getting myself up again and again, my body simply wasn't ready today. I just didn't have the strength to jump high and tuck fast enough to give me the right rotation and land on my legs.
Fighting gravity all day long, trying to jump up and down, I just can't anymore. I'm just like so tired.
And the more I tried, the more I exhausted myself and the less I was able to jump properly.
It's so hard. I'm focusing every time on one thing and I forget everything else.
Yeah.
It's so hard. I'm dead. I just want to sleep here. I'm a bit disappointed that I didn't land the backflip, but I'm really proud of myself. I pushed myself. I feel like it's such a big mental, stop zooming into my tears. I feel like it's such a mental block. Like when Joe was saying it's 70% mental, 30% physical, I really get that now. I feel like I have it in me. I just need to rest and then come back another day.
I'm really proud of you, Flo.
Thank you. Thank you to all of you guys. The support, it really helps a lot.
I didn't manage to land the backflip today, and even though it wasn't the outcome I was hoping for, that surely doesn't make it a failure. On the contrary, I believe that not trying in the first place would have been the failure, because had I not given it my all today, I would have remained stuck in a mindset where backflipping is a forever unattainable goal for me. Today made me realize that if I set myself a tough challenge like this one, I should be ready to accept that I may not be able to make it right away. But now I'm in such a better position than when I first started. I mean, backflipping is scary. It's mentally and physically very demanding. And whether you're an absolute beginner like me or a total expert, it is important to listen to your body and take it step by step until you reach your goal. Now, with that being said, stay tuned and subscribe for part 2 because I'm not stopping anytime soon, and this adventure of learning how to backflip has only just begun.
I just wanted to say thank you so much, Joe, Coach Joe.
And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much for your patience and the support.
She did a really good job today.
Thank you. We'll see you again.
Yeah, for
In a
sure.
couple weeks we'll come back and then we'll do it again.
For sure.
And we'll land it.
All right,
I'm really excited. If anyone wants to learn how to backflip in Lebanon, contact him. I'll put his name in the
Thank you.
description. He's the best. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Yay.